First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Marlene Garcia, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So digging in now, Billy Hamilton. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Anderson sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad. Or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Cesar Hernandez. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Hit out towards second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
In is Joey Votto now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First offering on its way. This one's flared out toward left. In comes Piscotty, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Dero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
1-0 the count. Hernandez at second. Votto is over at first with 1 away. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Lowry's got it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting fifth, third baseman number 7.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
3-0 now. Scott Schebler would be next. A strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. From the belt, the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
All right, Marlins.
Bouncer up the middle. Segura has it. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. 3 left for Cincinnati, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, scrapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big, sweeping, breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know, for a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Gene Segura standing in, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way.
Here we go.
The fastball down near the shoe tops. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the playoff picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's another 1-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Schebler moving in. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
You don't see that too often. You start to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself.
Now at the plate, Alex Paquet. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, I'm looking for signs of life from Stephen Piscotty. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Here's Jed Lowry now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Here comes the first pitch. Segura runs. Pitch outside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Now the 2-1. High and deep to right. Schebler going back, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry, number 13 for him on the year, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Batting fourth.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jose Peraza, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. There's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's focus on Jean Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
The pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy.
So striding in, Billy Hamilton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Nope.
Missed with a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ball 2. The 2-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Hamilton takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. swinging a soft liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Striding in once again, Joey Votto, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2. Line toward right center. Anderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Reds 2 and the Marlins 1. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike now. Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Up high, 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Stepping into the box, number 12. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Suarez barehands it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now batting, Tomas Telis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is under it, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down 2-1. Back at Marlins Park for the third inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Duvall, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Jaquez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Third baseman, Eugenio.
Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Scott Schebler. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in, number 30. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Third baseman, number 30.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting ninth, Edgar Arlene Garcia.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Arlene Garcia. Now here it comes. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Hamilton. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Duvall is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. One out, nobody on.
Hey!
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box now, Anthony DeSclafani, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Free swinger at the plate.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 the count to Billy Hamilton. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Reds leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Up next from Miami, Alex Paquette. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duvall has a read on it. One down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jed Lowry. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Number 25, Stephen Piscotty.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Stephen Piscotty. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. Brian Anderson would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Better luck next time, Cincinnati.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Swing better.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In is Joey Votto now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Let's go, Marlins.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Drilled to the left side. On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered. They still lead it 2-1. So striding in, Brian Anderson. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Suarez waits on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, number 12.
Stepping into the box, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Tomas Telis. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 delivery. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 is high and outside for a ball. The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Runners on first with one down. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Perhaps sensing he's going to look to first, and he'll dive back in. The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now to the plate, number 30 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting, the pitcher.
JT Realmuto will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning.
Realmuto.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 9 homers and 44 RBIs. Missed with a slider. Runners are at first and second with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Gene Segura waits on deck. The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Gene Segura standing in. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. Seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Segura brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 now. Bases are loaded with only one out. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are loaded here, one man out. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Alex Jaquez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Jose Arena takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62, Jose Arena.
Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First offering on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Strike. 0-2 the count to Suarez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The batter, right fielder.
And that brings up Scott Schebler head-to-head with Jose Arena. He's a perfect 3 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
That was a strike.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. The 3-1. Hard ground ball to third. Taken there by Lowry. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Peraza. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 home is a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Baseman, Jed Lowry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey.
2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Shebler waits on it. 2 gone.
Right fielder, number 15, Brian Anderson.
Ready once again, Brian Anderson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Just foul. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall ranging forward. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to South Florida. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 61, Adam Hutton.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Anderson has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, pitcher,
Phil Gosselin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 46, Phil Gosselin.
A ball and no strikes. Conley, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Anderson is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. The 1-2 popped him up. Number 30 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Giovanni Gallardo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Giovanni Gallardo.
Digging in to try it again. Number 12 over 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 12.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Tomas Talis.
Riding in once again, Tomas Talis. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Talis Stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, bats left, throws right. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Gallardo, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
One and two. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, number 30. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The pitcher, number 61.
Derek Dietrich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 32. Derek Dietrich.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hit on the ground out to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53. Ryan Tepera.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Missed with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is a ball below the zone. Tepera, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Outside and low, 3-0. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 count. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hernandez over at second. Votto at first with no outs. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Gene Segura standing in.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he gets the call there. 3-1. The 3-1 is taken for strike 2.
Counts full.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Alex Jaquez. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 8, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry now. Head-to-head history with Yvonne Gallardo. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time. Count. The pitch. The count now at 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains 2-2. Drew Steckenrider will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Coming to the plate now, Scott Schebler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. And it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Scooter Gennett will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The numbers on the year: 272, 16 homers, and 64 runs batted in. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball. Two and two.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Not close. It's 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Come on, Marlins.
And that's finally over for a strike. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting,
Jesse Winker will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
number 33, Jesse Winker.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-0 laid off as it caught the inside corner. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. To short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Justin Nicolino comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Cliff Pennington is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Stephen Piscotty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the ninth inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In now, Brian Anderson. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Ready now for the Marlins, number 12. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he can come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Big moment in the ball game here. Tomas Talis, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
You can do it.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Leo Estrada will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Left field, number 21.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Junichi Tazawa takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Hamilton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. One strike offering now to Hamilton. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Flipped out the other way towards short. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of the zone.
Boy, you said it. There's no justice in baseball, Dero. It's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings at one off the plate.
Left field, number 28, Tim Conway.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Joey Votto. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hard hit at third. Gloved by Lowry on the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Brinson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds lead one. Score remains 2-2. Richie Mota is going to come in and pinch hit here, as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. A ball and no strikes. Batting average down in the low 210s. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Let's go,
2-0 count. The pitch. Flying toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and there's your possible winning run on base to start off their half of the 10th.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Standing in now, Gene Segura, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Career numbers against Justin Nicolino. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Pennington back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. Scott Van Slyke is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 6, Scott Van Slyke.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Anderson moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, right fielder,
Into the box now, Scott Schebler, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
0-1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Cliff Pennington. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Pennington, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. Tucker Barnhart is on deck. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So striding in, Tucker Barnhart. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And that one just missed outside. Schebler on second. Pennington at first. One gone. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0. And that one right down Main Street. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The pitcher, number 22.
Pedro Baez comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position.
Marlins, number 52, Pedro Baez.
Mason Williams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here, 4-2.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with 1 swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
And the runner back safely. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 4. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready for another chance. Cesar Hernandez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Reds 4 and the Marlins 2. Kevin Quackenbush takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Leading off the inning, Alex Jaquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. Strike 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To short. Hit hard. Up with it now is Pennington. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Ready now for the Marlins, Tim Conway. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Pennington on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
4-2 the final score today. Justin Nicolino claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kevin Quackenbush closes the door for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.